Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Tea. It's the girl Lady J back giving you my thoughts, my comments, my commentary on your favorite ladies in a female rap game. So you already know what I'm gonna say if you's a regular. Before I get into the tea, baby, I need you to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. And then I want you to go over to my Twitter because that's where I'm at every day, giving you my live thoughts and opinions, okay, at Southern Tea with two A's. Hit that follow button, okay? And let's go ahead and get into it because there's been a lot that's been happening with your faves, baby. Do you hear me? Okay, so the first topic I'm going to get into is Onika Tanya. So she had to set the record straight, after I think it was Funky Dineva, correct me if I'm wrong, tried to comfort her and basically play on her head top and say the reason for the reschedule of the New Orleans show, because, she was sick and had to reschedule it. And they tried to make it seem like, it was because of low ticket sales and that she was faking being sick because of the low ticket sales. So she had to set some things straight and put some bitches in check, baby. Do you hear me? So Nikki went on Twitter and she said, wait, what? No one could be this dumb. They so mad, child. Nah, the boo-boo. They want y'all to keep discussing my show so that the shows that actually are flopping might go unnoticed. Ha 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 ha. They know how to read and how to look up ticket sales, but they need barbs for traction. Grown adults talking about fake being sick. I can tell who never played in the big leagues can't fake the flu on a tour. You get examined by doctors for insurance purposes. God bless my booze for selling out every single show thus far. I love you so much. Sold out NOLA, sold out Minaj, 2 sold out arenas in ATL. The Barbs really run this shit. No matter how many times you tell that lie, won't make it true. My haters be jealous, ugly, and stank. Wish they put that energy into other things. Queen of rap for a reason. Lying about tickets, acting like they can't go check. That's why we gonna keep rubbing their nose in it. So Barbs, has it been 8 or 9 sold out Menages so far? Asking for a friend. Stay mad, stay mad, stay mad, stay mad. ATL, we got round 2 of another sold out arena coming your way for the second day in a row, baby. We gonna keep the fleas out though. Okay, and she just had to check a bitch just like that because y'all overgrown asses be so quick to verify with anybody else, but y'all can't go verify with Nikki. Y'all asses know that she done sold out them goddamn tours while you trying to play on her head top because another bitch is up here trying to promote her tour and trying to make it seem like she done fucking sold out when we already know what's really going on. But I'm gonna get into that in a minute, or how the fact that Offset is performing for them little high school performances, okay, on that inky binky ass stage, and it's still flopping. So let's talk about that. But you don't want to talk about a sold out bitch. So she had to check a few hoes, okay. So let me know what you thought about that. So she continues to sell out every single show thus far. In Atlanta, she had brought out, I think it was on the second night, she brought out 2 Chainz, Waka Flocka, Lil Scrappy, and Chaotic. So dudes who ain't performed in I don't know how long, so she just gave them a chance to shine, which I thought was dope. And I thought they did a decent job too. So shout out to them and kudos to Nicki Minaj. Now, Joe Budden had talked about it, the double standard in male rap beef versus female rap beef. And I'm not going to play the audio, but I just want to quickly get my 2 cents on that. Because if you don't know, Drake, Kendrick, and Future and Metro Boomin is beefing. To be more specifically, Kendrick, Future, and Metro Boomin apparently got some beef with Drake. And, Joe Budden kind of called out the double standard between the male rap beef and the female rap beef because everybody is here for the niggas beefing, okay? Everybody is here for it. They want Kendrick going off. They want Future, Metro Boomin, and them going off. So, they're here. They're seated for it, right? But when it comes to Nicki Minaj, she gets backlash while these niggas get praised, and I just agreed with Joe Budden because I think that topic needs to be brought to the forefront. Why is it that when these niggas beef, it's all fun and games and it's cool and people is here for it, but when Nicki go at it with these bitches or these bitches go at it with Nicki, it's a problem. Nicki gets backlash when she's doing the same thing that Kendrick is doing, that Future is doing. So it's like, she responded to these rap hoes and putting these bitches in place. Do you want her to throw hands with these hoes or respond in a booth? I mean, she's a rapper. What the fuck is she supposed to do? So I just think it's kind of crazy how the double standards work, how Nicki can get backlash for the same thing that these niggas get prayed for. And I think and this is exactly why I just don't feel bad when Nicki has to go off on these bitches and these records. This is why I don't feel bad when she takes her shots, because y'all let these niggas do it all day long and y'all be here and seated for it. So that's just how I feel about that. Now, real quick before I move off of Nicki, I want to congratulate her because she is the first solo rapper. I'm not going to say female rapper because she is the first solo rapper, period, to sell out an arena in Nashville, Tennessee, which also marked her 12th consecutive sold out show. So motherfucking congratulations on Nicki Minaj. That is a huge accomplishment because, for one, them Nashville folks, it's really hard to sell out an arena there solo by yourself because a lot of them, they are more into the country scene, or you're going to need a couple of artists out there to sell out. You just can't headline by yourself and sell out like that unless you like Taylor Swift or some shit. So, she is the first solo rapper, period, to sell out the arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Again, that marks her 12th consecutive sold out show. So the Barbs out in Nashville showed up for Onika Tanya, baby. And that just goes to show her diversity of her audience too. She don't just got the black fans on lock. She has a diverse fan base. And I think that's something that Nicki can say that a lot of these female rappers don't have. Okay. So congratulations. Let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about that down below. Okay, so really quickly, the next topic I want to get into is JT. JT has started her club tour, and she is selling out. She's selling out her little clubs. And I don't mean to say little to, downgrade or nothing like that, but she is selling out, okay? Because she's not, doing an arena tour. She's being realistic, and she's doing, the clubs. She's doing the club scenery, keeping it realistic, and she is selling out, packing that place out, baby. Do you hear me? She done packed out Houston and Dallas, okay? So, it is obviously a successful run for her, and, the videos that's going viral is, the people, with their little homemade JT shirts with her sayings on them, and they is singing her songs word for word up in that bitch, baby. Do you hear me? They, even though it's only 3-4 songs that she performing, baby, they singing them songs from their gut, from their core, and word for word, baby, okay? You can't fake the funk with that. So congratulations to JT. The people is feeling her, and she is building an organic fan base, and it just reminds me so much of Nicki's Come Up when she was, doing a Come Up DVD, and she was packing out those clubs, and they was saying her lyrics word for word with their own little homemade shirts and shit to support her. It just reminded me of that all over again when I seen JT packing out them clubs and they just saying her lyrics word for word, singing along with her. So she's building an organic fan base, and I think, it's such a beautiful thing to see. I'm so proud of her, especially since she has a lot of critics and naysayers, more so Barty Gang, who try to come at her. But she's shutting all that shit up, shutting all that shit down. Now, she's also supposed to be doing a collaboration with Doechii that's coming out this Friday. I think it's Doechii's song, and JT is, collaborating with her on the song. She's the feature. I think the song is called Alter Ego. SZA Denardi co-signed it, said it was fire. I haven't really heard a snippet of it. I mean, I kind of did. It was like muffled though, so I couldn't really tell you how it really sounded, but I'm excited to see what it's hitting like. It comes out Friday, and when it come out, we most definitely is going to talk about it, baby. Do you hear me? So y'all let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about that down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is, had to burp. Cardi B. So Cardi B has released over 12 versions of Enough/Miami, right? Released over 12 versions of this song, really more than that because she has the clean and explicit one for each, right? Usually artists release all these versions if they are either challenging for number one or their song is already number one and they want to keep it there. That's what makes them release all these multiple versions. Again, is usually when they're challenging for number one or their song is already number one and they want to keep it there. She releasing all these motherfucking versions just to debut in the top 10. And she debuted at number 9 to be exact. So you did all these versions just to debut in the top 10. Not to go number one because you were challenging for it. Not to, keep your song at number one because it was already there. But just to debut in the top 10. I think it's fucking crazy. Especially for a bitch who claims that her records live in the top 10. She's such this rap superstar. Why would you ever have to do all this just to go top 10? The song should have went top 10 organically. But you had to release all these motherfucking versions just to go top 10. Okay, I think that's crazy. She went live and talked about shedding tears after receiving some criticism from, Like What, when she had dropped it. And, how it made her scared to drop music. But you always crying about scared to drop music. This ain't nothing new. You always been scared. But she said she, was crying at the criticism. She tweeted, "I'm seeing a whole bunch of videos of pretty girls singing, 'Bitch could never be in me' in her life. Now don't ever." Now. She's saying, "I'm seeing a whole bunch of videos of pretty girls singing, 'Bitch could never be in me' in her life now. Don't ever let the internet dictate your craft." Baby, what fucking craft? What craft? Okay, you didn't do anything and add anything to that remix at all. Like, at all. So she doubled down on it because, she has to kind of give these speeches, try to make it seem like she's being inspirational, but really she's trying to make herself feel better, if you ask me. She basically doubled down on what she tweeted by going live, and this is what she had to say.
They cried a lot. I told you that, like, I've been seeing, like, TikToks, like, and like some people was just saying, like, yo, it's over for her. She don't know what the fuck she doing. She need to start doing Spanish music. It's over. A bitch was talking about, I'm a thing of the past. Stick to doing whip shots. All this. But it's like, don't let nobody that haven't accomplished their dream tell you what to do with your dream. This is my dream. This is what I always wanted to be as a child. I went to school for fucking music. There's videos of me in high school fucking performing. This is what I was meant to do, and this is what God anointed me to do. So don't ever let no fucking body tell you what to do and who you are. Like, don't stop your like, don't stop it. Sometimes the devil, like, sometimes people be thinking like the devil comes in a spirit to ruin your day. You think that you're having a bad day and the devil is a spirit that's going to trip you. No, sometimes the devil is somebody else's mouth and they trying to get in your fucking head. Don't let nobody get in your head. That's the devil fucking playing tricks on you. Don't let nobody play tricks on you. That's the devil playing tricks. Sometimes people be like, oh, I don't know why God is punishing me. I don't know why God is doing this to me. That's not God. That's the devil trying to test you and see if you're gonna take the bait. Don't let the devil take the fucking bait. Like, I almost want to do a stitch TikTok of like all these people that was just doubting me and talking.
So let me know how you feeling about that and what you think about that. Now, Flo Milli admitted that Cardi and her team sought Flo Milli out to be on the Never Lose Me remix, not the other way around. Flo Milli said out of her own mouth that Cardi and her team sought her out to be on the remix. Okay, so Cardi trying to make it seem like, oh, Flo Milli loved my verse so much. Flo Milli loved it. Flo Milli loved it. Flo Milli never reached out to you, to be honest. So of course she's gonna say yes because you Cardi B, you can help add something to it. So she thought, but the remix didn't really do anything. Okay, if anything, it helped the original just skyrocket up and see its new peak of number 15, I think, on the Billboard Hot 100. So my thing is, a lot of these bitches don't like criticism. A lot of them don't, and especially Cardi. I think she's the worst. She got the worst of it all. Okay, which makes her so scared to drop music, which is why she hasn't dropped an album in like 7 years. Okay, so all this talking about shedding tears because of the criticism is another play into the whole sympathy shit. You want people to feel sorry for you. You want people to feel bad, buy your records, and it's not happening. Okay, this isn't 2018 anymore. But y'all can let me know what you think about that. And these Instagram pictures, what the fuck is going on with Cardi's face? Okay, like, it threw me. People are starting to say, and this is what I was hearing in the comments in the neighborhood talking shit. People are starting to say Cardi's starting to look like a transgender woman, and I can't say that it's a lie. Because you starting to look like something. But, you change so often, about a year, about a month. So, what's really going on? Like, I need her to get rid of these contacts. I need her to get rid of these thin-ass eyebrows. Like, it's giving scary. It's giving scary, bitch. But anyways, Punteria, I think that's how you say it, featuring Cardi B. It's Shakira's song featuring Cardi B. It dropped last Friday. Now, a lot of people are pointing out the similarities of the song. The visuals, they're comparing to Tusa, okay, which I can see easily. And they're comparing the beat of the song to Doja Cat's Say So. And, this is supposed to be a big record. Shakira is supposed to be this big Latin artist. And then you have Cardi B, this big rap star. But the song's not really making much noise. It's nothing like Tusa at all. So, there's that. We'll see where it lands, if it lands at all on the Hot 100. But I'm not really seeing anything about this song. It's not really making a noise like that. And Shakira is a big name. So, and Cardi B is supposed to be too. But a lot of people are drawing those similarities between it and Tusa and Doja Cat Say So. So let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about that. Do you even like the song? Her verse was mid, but what's new? And then a lot of people also say that she kind of had Megan's flow a little bit, which, she's been doing that lately. I don't know if that's on purpose or if she's just being advised to, but I have noticed that. But, y'all let me know what y'all think about it down below. Meanwhile, like I said, Enough has debuted at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, I don't think this was an organic top 10. Okay. I mean, congratulations at the end of the day because you were able to do it, but it wasn't done organically. And what do I mean by that? When this song dropped, she discounted it on iTunes. It wasn't the regular $1.29. I think it was like what, 69.99 cents, something like that. She discounted it on iTunes. She did a whole press run, multiple interviews. When I say press run, multiple interviews. She had massive radio play. I think she had like 15 million radio play, which was more than the streams that she was getting. Massive radio play. She had playlisting. She had a music video. She was going to station head every day. And she interviewed with 200 DJs worldwide to promote this record. She did all of that just to debut in the top 10 at number 9. Meanwhile, Sexy Red ain't had to do all that. All she did was drop a song, shake a little ass on Instagram, and she went top to number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100 this week. She didn't have to do half of what Cardi did, none of what Cardi did actually, and she still managed to debut at number 23 on Billboard Hot 100, but we'll get into Sexy Red later. So I just think it looks crazy for Sexy Red to do something as simple as what she did, drop her record, people fuck with it, and it go number 23. Meanwhile, Cardi B got to discount her song, do a press run, massive radio play, more than streams, playlist, and a music video, daily station head, and interview with all these motherfucking DJs just so she can say her record went to the top 10. Meanwhile, Like What is number 97, 91 this week on Billboard Hot 100 in its third week. That's about to be off the chart next week. Enough is about to be out of the top 10 next week as well. So literally, she did all of this just to spend 1 week in the motherfucking top 10. Meanwhile, the other song you dropped 3 weeks ago is out next week off of the 100 completely. So, and then on top of that, it's also being exposed that she paid TikTokers up to $800 for the song to go viral on TikTok, according to Relly B on his Twitter. So it's like, Cardi B, you looking real desperate out here, if you ask me. Okay. So like I said, honestly, it's just giving a whole lot of desperation. It's given, the hype isn't there like it was 4, 5, 6 years ago. And I mean, Cardi has no one to blame but herself. You waited 6, 7 years to put out a sophomore album. You got bitches that just came out 2, 3 years ago, hell, even a year ago, and is on their second EP, first album, have hella mixtapes. A lot of these bitches is on their second and third album. Look at Lotto, for example. She'll be dropping her third album this year. Ice Spice is dropping her debut album this year after dropping an EP last year. Flo Milli is on her third project, and she's been out since the goddamn pandemic, more, trying to get mainstream. And it's just like, girl, what are you doing? You ain't put out no project, no EP, no album, nada, nothing but singles about once a year, and then everything else is a collaboration, to get life off of the next bitch, just like she did with the Tomorrow 2 record. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Cardi B has no one to blame but herself. She's let all this anticipation or not anticipation build up, if you ask me, and now it's like you put all this pressure on your goddamn self, not these other bitches, but you put the pressure on yourself. Then on top of that, you waited and let all these other bitches put out their music, and now you got a slew of rap bitches up in here, and you're losing your confidence because now you're putting out shit that you had in the stash from 4, 5 years ago, and we can tell, baby, it all sound old. So I mean, you could let me know what you think about it. But Cardi B did go live and say that basically if anyone want to see her, then they can come fight her, and that she's done taking shots in music. So take a listen to what she said.
I'm done with bitches. I'm done with the arguing. If anybody want to see me, they could fight me. Like I got short nails now, so if anybody got an issue with me, they could link up and they could fight me. But I'm not going no back and forth no more with no bitch on Instagram, on social media, on records, and nothing. Cause that shit been for 6 years already. And guess what? No matter if I'm right or wrong, I'm always look like the villain. But y'all need to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not even being cocky about my accomplishments. I could really shit.
Okay, and so she basically doubled down, and she responded because Kyle did post this to the neighborhood talk, and she did go up under them comments and she responded. And so she commented, "You mad because I'm tired of indulging in drama, but was happy when as soon as I came back online, these weak ass rap bitches was throwing shots, and you was loving it." But when I defend myself, I'm the problem. When I don't want to give it to the drama, that's an issue too. You love when I throw rocks, but hate when I catch it. Oh, you love when they throw rocks, but hate when I catch it. And this page is so damn negative, yet you swear I pay to be on here. After all the positive I said on that space, you took 30 seconds that could be negative and ran with it. Well, I mean, babe, at the end of the day, regardless of what was negative or positive, you said it, and their job as a blog is to make, take the viral, messy shit and post it. That's what blogs do, okay? So I mean, at the end of the day, Cardi B loves to say when she defends herself, it's a problem. Um, Babe, it don't be really defending yourself a lot of times. A lot of times you just can't take criticism and you have to respond to everything, okay? And you call that defending yourself. You just say you're bothered by everything pretty much that people have to say. It's the internet. You can't let every little thing bother you. And then on top of that, she's saying, when I don't want to give into the drama, that's an issue too. Babe, you pander. You're the queen of like pandering into the fucking drama. So what are you talking about when you don't want to give into the drama? You was throwing shots in like what? You threw shots in Miami. So I mean, that's just what rap is like. I can't stand these sensitive ass rap bitches. Okay, these niggas come out here, they diss each other, they know how the rap game go. You bitches want to do this fake female rap unity bullshit when you really low key feel some type of way about the next hoe. Put it in a rap. That's what rap is for. You supposed to diss a bitch. Okay, so like, who the fuck cares if you're dissing in your fucking music? That's what you're supposed to do, not go to the internet with it. So it's like, how lame is that? Okay. So, I mean, you can let me know what you think about it, but I think Cardi, like I say, she's desperate right now. She's feeling the pressure right now, and that's all on her own accord. That's all on her own doing. Sorry, not sorry. Now, Enough also debuted at #1 on the digital song sales, but it only debuted with 37,000 sold, which is very fucking low, bitch. Okay. If you want to do a quick comparison, I think Super Freaky Girl did what, 89,000 in digital song sales first week. So this is looking pretty low for that so-called impress. Okay. You can let me know what you think about it, but that's low, baby. That's low, especially for you to have 12 fucking versions and doing all that motherfucking radio play and all of that press run, the discounting of the song. 37,000 is low. Okay, let's call it what it is. That's low, especially for Cardi B. Now you got her fans arguing with the hotties because hotties feel like, or the Barty gang feel like they helped out the hotties by taking Megan to the #1. But remember, y'all did that shit out of spite. And now the Barty gang is feeling some type of way because, the hotties couldn't in return help Cardi get to a #1. Okay, because how the fuck you let these fan bases team up to get your fave a motherfucking #1, but now they not reciprocating and helping you get your fave to #1. Speaking of Barty gang. Okay, Barty Gang helped Hotties get Megan to a #1, and now Barty Gang is feeling slighted because Hotties didn't help Cardi get to a #1. But the thing about it is, they ain't have to do that shit because they ain't tell y'all to do that shit. Now y'all both looking fucking crazy, and they was never fucking allies any goddamn way because y'all just teamed up to spite the next bitch. So that's just how I feel about it. You can let me know what you thinking about all of this down below, but I think it's looking pretty shifty for Cardi B. Okay, she's clearly lost her momentum. The demand is clearly not there anymore. All these fucking versions and the song couldn't do better than what it is. And now it'll be out the top 10 next week after it's one rented week here. Okay. And then like What is completely off the charts next week. And she's dropped like 4 songs in a month. And none of them are really just doing well and not sticking to the chart. So, I mean, I don't know. She say she got an album and a tour coming, but baby, you might want to figure something out because I'm curious to see how that tour gonna do. But y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan has announced her tour dates because, a couple of weeks ago, when Cardi was about to drop her Enough record, Megan had to be seen at the same time and announced that she was going on tour, but she announced it with no dates, just cities. But she has officially announced her tour dates, and she let it be known that she is taking Glorilla with her on tour. Let me know how you feel about her taking Glorilla with her on tour. I kind of found it to be interesting because, correct me if I'm wrong, Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion got a song together. It's just interesting to me. So when they get on stage together, what are they going to perform? Unless it's, Glorilla does have an EP coming out, I think, next Friday. And I think Megan is supposed to drop her album soon. It's crazy to me. She can't go on tour without dropping anything fresh. She ain't dropped the album since Traumazine. That was 2 years ago, and I don't imagine her just performing her own songs on the Hot Girl Summer Tour, which I still don't understand why she called it the Hot Girl Summer Tour. She should have did that 3 4 years ago when the initial, Hot Girl anthem took place. But anyways, that's beside the point. I don't recall Glorilla and Megan having any songs together. I mean, they could perform something new that they got maybe on Glorilla's EP that'll be coming out, or maybe they got a song on Megan's album that has yet to come out. Maybe it'll come out while she's on tour, right before she goes on tour. I don't know. But it's not like the people are going to sing the songs or sing the lyrics to it because it's a new song. People won't know the words. So I found that a little bit interesting. I could see it make sense if she took Cardi on tour or they went on tour together because, they got WAP, they got bongos, they got several collaborations or a couple of collaborations that people know, and they could perform on stage together. But I don't see how Megan and Glorilla are going to be, performing together or however that's going to, because I've never really seen them interact like that. And like I said, I don't know of any songs they have together. It was a random collaboration to me for her to bring Glorilla with her on tour. But let me know what you think about that. Now, they are calling this a world tour for Megan Thee Stallion, which I'm not really clocking as world tour. I mean, granted, it's 2 out of 7 continents, okay? Most of this tour, 90% is North American tour, so tour around this country, okay? Different stops. And then, of course, she's going to go to Europe. And I think she's only going to be doing 3 or 4 countries in Europe. So I really, it's a bigger tour than what the fuck Cardi has done or what a lot of these rap bitches has done. But I can't say it's like a worldwide tour like how Nicki's went on tour. She's went to Japan or, like Asia. She's went to many different continents. Africa, North America, South America. So just multiple continents, not 2 out of 7. So, I mean, if y'all want to call it a world tour, whatever, because, y'all want to put her up on Nicki level so bad, which she's not. But, they want to make it seem like this is a world tour. So let me know if you think it constitutes as a world tour or not. The ticket prices, a lot of people have been looking at different ticket prices, and apparently she was selling them for the price of a Shein purse, baby. I mean, I don't like I've seen the some tickets where it was as low as $34 and $40, and I've seen ticket prices as high as $1,000 some dollars. But when they said she put them tickets on pre-sale, them tickets was pretty cheap. Okay. And then when they went on sale for everybody after the pre-sale, it was starting to look like more like $100 or so, something like that. But the thing about it is they trying to make it seem like paint this illusion that Megan is selling out all these shows, when in reality, a lot of people, what they are believing to have be done, because they want to try to paint this illusion that, if that Megan is basically on Nicki's level, because, Nicki is selling out every single show, that she's sold out thus far, her 12 consecutive shows. Meanwhile, they want to paint this picture that Megan can do the same. And, she's even going on arena tours, right? Even though the capacity is, less than what Nicki was doing. So Roc Nation is trying to paint this picture that she's selling out, when in reality, a lot of people are saying, allegedly, that what's happening is her label, because she's standing hard on this, that she's selling out. She's reposted on her Instagram. Glorilla's reposted it. The blogs is going on a nonstop reposting that she's sold out. She's selling out this percentage of her shows. She sold out most of her tour and yada yada blase blase. They never did that with Nicki and still don't. And Nicki sells out every single show. But you don't see them promoting Nicki's tour and the fact that she's selling out. You see them doing that for Megan, right? Because Roc Nation is trying to paint this illusion. And so what people believe is happening is that the label is actually buying these tickets and then reselling them for cheaper prices on places like StubHub, to try to paint this picture that she actually is selling out, because, they're going to count that resale as still selling out, right? So, yeah, that's what people think is happening, that Roc Nation, the label, is buying those tickets and reselling them for much cheaper prices on platforms like StubHub. Now, the issue is they can do that all they want to try to paint that picture. Are those seats going to be full? They might can get they can get a couple of seat fillers up in there, but are they going to be able to fill out an arena? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't. I could be wrong, but I do not think she will be honestly organically able to fill out an arena. I just don't. Okay. So I just, like I said, I don't understand why Nicki didn't get all this recognition for selling out her shows, but Megan is reposted by multiple outlets like Complex and things like that on her selling out like 88 or 89% of her tour that has not yet started. I don't think Megan is selling out and packing out them arenas like that, baby. I really don't. Honestly and heart truly. Because if that's the case, how come you are not able to do much better when you put out these records? Who is buying it, baby? Who? Here's the Nardi Free Fall, okay? And that was a record that went number one out of spite for 1 week. And then on top of that, what happened to Cobra when you dropped it? It did horrible, flip flop right off the fucking charts after 2 weeks. I mean, what did Bongos do? The last album didn't do much. So it's like, who's really going to, y'all aren't already buying her music. What makes people think that all these people, thousands of people are going to buy a ticket to see her in show? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we'll see how this is going to go. But I just find it very interesting that her and Glorilla is trying to push this narrative, as well as these blogs is trying to push this narrative that all of her tour dates are just selling out and stuff like that. But clearly, if you go on platforms like StubHub, they are available for much cheaper prices. Okay, so it just makes you wonder. But y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about that down below. All right, speaking of Megan and Glorilla, like I said, Glorilla is going on tour with Megan, but she is also dropping her new EP, I think April 5th. That's next Friday. It's called Everything. And I don't even know why she called it everything. She liked to put them R's up in her stuff. She should have called it everything. Because, that's how she be talking. But let me know if you're excited for the new Glorilla project. I'm not going to hold you. Yeah, Glow was cute, but I'm not excited for no project from Glorilla, honestly. Especially after that cha-cha shit. I hope she leave that bullshit off for the motherfucking project, because that didn't do a goddamn thing for her but make her look crazy, baby. Do you hear me? So hopefully she gonna keep that cha-cha shit off the EP. But, yeah, Glow, that's definitely gonna be on there, and we'll see what the rest of the music is hitting like. When she drop it, I'll give you my review on it. But let me know how you're feeling about that. Now, she did open up about losing her confidence following the release of her song Cha Cha Cha. Which, girl, it was just a trash ass song. And then, she says she loves criticism, but baby, you can't love criticism too much if you block Kai for calling that song a trash song and saying that was not it, because that was what most of the people was motherfucking saying, bitches, that song was not it. So I think a lot of these girls claim to love criticism, but really it just takes a blow at their ego, because everybody ain't kissing their ass. Everybody can't drop a good song every single time, and everybody's not going to drop a good song every single time. Okay, that cha-cha-cha shit was bullshit. It was trash. It needed to go in the dumpsters. Okay, you came back with Yeah Glow, and you did decent at it. Okay, so hopefully you can keep up the momentum, but girl, that shit was trash. But yeah, she did talk about losing her confidence. I mean, rightfully so, because everybody was coming for her neck because it was bullshit. But let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about that. Meanwhile, Yeah Glow continues to rise on the charts with the new peak of number 35. So she went from a number 89 debut when it first dropped to now a new peak and high of number 35 this week on this week's Hot 100 chart. So congratulations to her. This is obviously a hit, and people is obviously fucking with this record. I'm fucking with this record, and I hope she can keep up this momentum and that she keeps with this sound, because this sound is what works for her, not that other bullshit. So y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about that down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Lotto the Chapo. So, she don't got really nothing else going. She done dropped Sunday Service, which done flip-flopped from number 100 to being out of the chart after 1 week. She's, detailing when she was falsely arrested. Because, apparently, I didn't even really realize this, but apparently she was arrested for some accused of stealing or some shit. So she said she want to get the people a story time from back when she was stealing, or when she was stealing. But anyway, somebody had tweeted, y'all remember when Lotto got out of jail and dissed everybody that was trolling her? And Lotto had responded to the tweet and was like, y'all got a lot to say, but let me see. Y'all got a lot to say, but let me see you get pulled off the plane on the way to Punta Cana, wrongfully arrested in front of the whole airport, literally profiled. People think you in jail for actually stealing, so everybody talking shit, calling you broke. Blog spreading fake news, 10,000 in lawyer fees, and sitting there 3 days with no refund on your vacation or lawyer fees. Let me know when y'all want a story time. And so she says she gonna do a story time on her TikTok. My thing is, Lotto, She want to be relatable so bad, and I'm sorry, I gotta call the thing a thing. In my most humble opinion, Lotto wants to be relatable, okay? But she's giving white girl. She's giving Karen. She's always gave Karen to me, okay? Literally profile, bitch. Who was gonna profile you for a nigga? Why would they want to profile yo pasty ass? Okay, didn't nobody profile you, bitch. They got the details right and they apprehended your motherfucking ass. Okay, apparently. So she says she was literally profiled for stealing. Okay, people calling her broke, spreading blogs, spreading fake news. My thing is, how old were you when all this happened? Because I don't remember not a blog posting this shit about you going in jail for stealing and you like I don't. Like Lotto literally she became like blog posted more so after the or around time Big Energy was out. So what was that? Like 2020 ish type shit. Prior to 2019, I do not recall Lotto being posted like that. So all this rhetoric about the blogs going around and trying to make it seem like you broke and all this shit. I mean, baby, you what was you? Because to me, Lotto really didn't come up on nothing until about 2020, in my most humble opinion. But and despite all of that, this is my most humble opinion. I think Lotto is trying everything and pulling everything out the motherfucking straw bag to be relatable. She markets herself towards primarily a black audience. She wants to appear as this hard bitch from Atlanta. She wants to appear as if she knows how to fight. She wants to appear like something that she is not, and it's not translating, and people aren't buying it, which is why they're not buying your music, because people don't think of you as a hard bitch from Atlanta. And you're not. You cosplaying, and then you got this fake ass accent, and now you're trying to say, oh, you was profiled, and you know what I'm saying? It just is. She wants to be relatable. She's always wanted to be relatable, which is why she is always trying to be something that she is not. And that's why she doesn't sell, because people aren't buying into the bullshit. And that's honestly how I feel. But you can let me know your thoughts and opinions on it down below. Okay. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Get It Sexy. So congratulations to Sexy Red, baby. Do you hear me? Because baby girl has debuted at number 23 on the Hot 100 this week, and it marks her highest charting solo single of all time on a Hot 100, surpassing Ski, which at one point was her highest Hot 100 debut and entry, but it is now topped by Get It Sexy, again at number 23. And remember, this is without a video with minimal promo, no mass radio play, playlisting, or press run. Just organic people fucking with this record. And I hear this record when I go outside. I'm fucking with this record. The people outside I hear is fucking with this record. The clubs is fucking with this record. You know what I'm saying? TikTok fucks with this record. The people is streaming actually fucks with this record. Buying radio. They all fucking with this record. And she ain't even pay for no mass radio play or playlisting or nothing like that. Just dropped the song. The people they liked when she previewed it. And that's what you call an organic hit. Okay? And I don't see this just free falling, because again, people is actually fucking with and listening to this record. So I think this will be pretty stable. So congratulations to Sexy Red. It looked like she got another one on her hands. Again, number 23, Hot 100, her highest charting solo single. Let me know how you feel about it. Will Sexy Red drop an album this year? I think she will. I think she most definitely will. She dropped an EP last year, but I most definitely think she'll drop her official album, if not this year, at the beginning of next year. But if she's smart, she should definitely do it this year, because, her demand is obviously still there. Do it while you're hot, right? That's how I feel about it. But let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling down below. All right, so the next topic really quickly, and I do mean quickly, bitch. Asian Doll. Apparently, Asian Doll is joining Baddies Carribean. I guess after her failed rap career and her failed OnlyFans career, she's decided to join the Baddies. I think it's kind of sad. I'm not even going to hold you. I think it's kind of sad that, rapping didn't work, so she went to OnlyFans, and OnlyFans ain't really working, so now you're going to Baddies. And it's not like you one of these people who go on there and they claim to be a rapper that we never heard of. You actually a rapper that has been posted to the blogs. You've had minimal, I don't want to say minimal success. You had somewhat of a success. You know what I'm saying? I think her most notorious hit is, and I can't really call it a hit, that's a stretch. None of that shit, right? That did something. I don't think it made the charts, but it did something. And so it's like here you are now on this rap show, and or not this rap show, this show that's mostly just bitches fighting, not really doing shit. It's like, girl, you supposed to be getting busy with your career. You supposed to trying to get it up off the flow. Like, baby, what are you doing? So let me know how y'all feel about Asian Dog joining Baddies Caribbean. Let me know if you here for it. I'm just, baby girl, something got to give. I mean, I guess you got to make a coin, however you got to make a coin, but this is clearly showing me that your rap career is not where you want it to be, and OnlyFans ain't either. But y'all let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about it down below. All right, so the next topic I want to get into is Flo Milli. So Flo Milli has debuted at number 54 on the Billboard 200 albums chart this week with 16,000 copies sold, which, I mean, is not bad for Flo Milli. It's not like she's on a bigger scale like a Megan, a Cardi, a Lotto, or something like that. You know, one of the main, quote unquote, main rap girlies. I mean, honestly, I thought Coi Leray was a little bit bigger than Flo Milli, and Coi Leray didn't even sell 16,000 K with her first or her second project. So the fact that she debuted at number 54 with 16,000 sold is good for a Flo Milli. Okay, so congratulations to her. Obviously, if she wants to keep at it, she's going to have to do way more than 16K, but this is a good starting point for her. But I think this is like her what, third album? So this is probably her highest, if this is definitely her highest charting album of her career. Speaking of which, after she dropped the remix, the original Never Lose Me did increase 15 spots on the Hot 100, which is her new peak at number 15. This is her highest that the song has seen, and this is still the original, not the remix. The remix ain't really doing shit, but it may have helped the original increase 15 spots because people heard the fucking remix and was like, nah, bitch, let me go back and stream the original, baby. Do you hear me? But that's just my opinion. I just personally feel like the remix didn't do anything for me, and that none of the girls who were on it really added much to it. But congratulations to Flo Milli for her new peak of number 15 on the Hot 100. She is working this song, working this record, and, you know, hopefully her album can see an increase in sales because of it. So y'all let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling about it down below. So remember, this is just my thoughts, my comments, my commentary. So, you know, before you get your panties all up in the wall, get them out the crack of your ass. Okay, you can let me know what you're thinking and how you feeling down below, but keep it cute, baby. You will get blocked. Do you hear me? Okay. Like I said before, go follow me on my Twitter at Southern T, that is Southern T with 2 A's, and on my Instagram at the same handle. And I will see y'all in my next video.